Hey guys, this is Laura, and welcome to the weekly forecast. For this one, we're going to be working with the guardian angels, and we're going to get a message from like our departed relatives or ancestors. Okay, we're going to be working with Archangel Gabriel, and Gabriel is going to be doing, we're going to do divine feminine, divine masculine messages. Okay, so the divine feminine is the sacred cycles. That's what I'm going to use for that. And that's going to be messages from Gabriel. Sword of Light. This is an Archangel Michael deck. And I got a funny story for you guys. When I was getting ready, usually for a long time now, Gabriel has been the main one. But before that, it was Michael. And so Michael said, "Why aren't you asking me?" Even though I always ask Archangel Michael to be a part of the readings, to bless and watch over. That was kind of funny. I thought I would share that. So this is going to be from Uriel. And then the guardian angels and departed people, we're going to be using the spirit messages. So I felt that type of energy coming through. We got a lot of decks. Okay. For the energy for the beginning, middle, end of the week, we got divine abundance. And then I decided to pull companion cards for the beginning of the week, which will be like a law of, I think these are angels of abundance. Okay. And it might have some law of attraction mixed in. Okay, so let's go ahead and lock in positive vibes. So we're just calling in millions of angels to watch over and bless our upcoming week, guiding people to connect with Gabriel and Uriel and the source of all life to help with anything going on that we need to pay attention to for this upcoming week. We're just bringing in positive vibes and energy and sending it out into our finances, love life, family, career and life purpose, our health, and any other area that I have not mentioned. Amen. Okay, and if you guys watched last week, I was talking about spiritual warfare and psychic attacks and stuff that I had felt since I have moved from Chicago to Georgia, that there was dense energy pockets here in the land. Anywhere where there's been a lot of like civil war or things from history, there's always something weird around. Okay. But I am going to share a solution with you. So if you're like me, where you feel like, okay, everywhere I go, I'm sensing spirits, or there's dense pockets of energy, that that is yucky. There's this book and also a YouTube channel, and it's from a lady called Shannon O'Hara, and she has a book out that's called Talk to the Entities. And essentially, there's a clearing process. And I think if you go on her YouTube page, I think again, it's Shannon O'Hara. Hopefully I said the last name right. And there's a one where it's 9 hours, and it is a clearing. It's like clearing, it clears your home, your life, your body, mind, anything that's been coming up to you. A lot of people are hearing different types of spirits, or they think it's angels or archangels. It'll clear that stuff out, and then you'll know, okay, that actually is Archangel Michael. He's hanging around, or things of that nature. Okay, but I highly recommend it. I think I'm going to put a link to it in the description. Okay, so if you want to listen to it, like there's a lot of people that watch this where they have spirits always talking to them, stuff always around them. What this does is, it's like somebody says to these spirits, helps them to become aware and awake of to what they are, and that they have a choice. And most of the 90% of the time they leave. They don't hang around the person. Okay? So go and experiment, try it out, and if you do, put in the comments below what you felt or noticed. So I'll just say, for me, I felt like this stuff just doing this and leaving. Okay? So it gave me a whole other perspective that I may invest time and money into learning her process. Alrighty, and with that, let's get going, guys. We're just going to bring in the energy of Archangel Gabriel. We're asking Gabriel to come in and please give messages. And we're going to focus on sacred cycles, our divine feminine. So everybody is a mix of masculine and feminine energies. And some people think of Archangel Gabriel as a feminine energy or a masculine. They are a mix of everything. And from what I've seen, it's hard to tell the difference sometimes because they look androgynous a lot of the time, when they take on a human form, and most of the time they don't appear in something scary, like in Bible stuff or whatever. They say their eyeballs and wings for the seraphim. I've had contacts with the seraphim, and they looked, when they appeared to me, they look human, but I could see that they are energy, and they can transform, and they can change how they look and stuff like that. Alrighty, so let's just see. I always knock on the cards, put them up to my heart. What does Gabriel want to say to the people watching? What do we need to be aware of? And I heard dreams. Okay, what is our theme card? Okay, this one kind of just flew out. Usually I don't do the flying out thing. We got solar eclipse. And I'm being reminded, if you're a Gen X person, you'll remember this song from the 80s, The Total Eclipse of the Heart. And that's a crazy video, guys. If you're like an 80s person, you go back and watch that video, okay? But what I heard is, let's see, what does Gabriel want to say about this? You're at the peak of change. And a lot of people are at a crossroads, is what I hear, where they've got to, I'm being shown an image where someone's driving in a car down the street, and there's road signs. You can go to the right or you can go to the left. And what I heard is a lot of people are in the midst of change. And Gabriel's talking about how people, I feel like it's like a moral thing. Choose the path of like easy, like easy money, things like that, stepping over each other's backs, or choose the path that leads to your deeper meaning and your divine mission. It's time to look deep within and see what is missing. It's time for integration, okay? They are bringing up about, cycles of the moon, paying attention to planetary shifts. What I heard is now is the time. I feel like time for action. We got messages in regards to that last time. This is a time to do a deep dive and move forward. Like what Gabriel was saying earlier is about coming to a cross in the road. I can either, pull the covers over my eyes and be blind to things that's happening in the world, or for me, or my soul, or I can keep going right on a road that may not be the best for me. But in the end, like what I heard is that it means bumps in the road, okay? It won't be all unicorns and rainbows, but it will make you a more confident, informed, stronger, spiritually aligned person. So the divine feminine message out of this is stand in your light and power. Don't back down. Like, I feel there's been a lot of stuff where women are being guided to stand up for themselves more, their bodies, their minds, and their life. Okay. Now we're going to go to Uriel's message. Okay. So I'm going to do the same thing. I heard one from the top. Okay, and so what does Uriel want to say to everyone? We're just going to ask Archangel Uriel to come by us. And this is the divine masculine. We got all is in perfect timing. This is it. It's your time to take action now. I will be here to help you every step of the way. Okay, so here we have standing up in our power, following through, being more emotional is coming out. I may be way more emotional than I usually am, and I need to express it, not push it down, okay? Or be tough, okay? I need to feel these feelings to release it. And our divine masculine, I heard move forward is what I hear from Uriel. Get off of the fence. It's like I see somebody that's really gifted, but they're sitting on this rock and they're out in the middle of nowhere. They're kind of stuck. They feel like they're stuck in a swamp. And they just have to jump off of that rock and start grabbing for the branches that may be nearby and pulling their way out of their stuck energy and situation. And I heard outside of the comfort zone. In the next 3 months, you're going to be doing stuff you never thought you would be doing. Okay? I feel like this message may not apply to everyone, okay? So if what I said in the beginning really hit for you, then that's what you want to think about is I'm going to do what needs to be done to get myself out of this situation. Okay, and I heard something about court cases, stuff like that, taking care of family members that are really disabled. How can I help them? So this is for people, maybe you're taking care of your relative that's not doing well, or they're ill, or, they have Alzheimer's or dementia or something like that. I'm going to figure out a way that it can work for everyone and I'm still allowed to have a life. Okay, so that's just an example scenario, okay, guys? So think about it. Am I taking care of a sick relative, or is it for me or my spouse or someone I may be dating or a coworker or family member, okay? Just think about, this is all about, Uriel said, seeing multiple solutions while feeling stuck. Okay, and this is an exercise that Uriel's bringing up. I think I've done this one before with people, is like seeing a million balloons in your mind's eye, or if you can't visualize, you're thinking about it. I'm putting all these I'm putting out a question to the universe, and I'm allowing solutions to come back to me. And you see all these balloons coming back with multiple scenarios and, energy coming back, solutions in different ways. I'm allowing spirit to speak through me. Okay, and I feel like, yeah, okay, I feel like that's it from Uriel in regards to those. Now we're going to do guardian angels first. Okay, what do the guardian angels want to say to people watching right now? Your guardian angels just want to wrap you in a big, giant hug. And they said it's easy to connect with the angels and the archangels because they're here for us and nothing is too small, okay? You just want to think about them and focus on, I'm connecting with my guardian angels. And even if it's like you're not that intuitive, okay, my guardian angels, start asking them for help and ask them to show up or give you signs, show me signs of your presence, things like that. And then eventually you're going to develop that bridge and connection. Now, and it's like things will just work out, or you're on your last leg with something, and then here comes a miracle, and you're like, oh my gosh, I thought that would never happen. You know, you don't want to push or force with your guardian angels either. You want to think of it like it's a game, okay? That's the best way to think about your intuitive abilities. As everything is a playful, lighthearted game. When you start putting pressure or force, that could block you to where you don't feel the information or that. Also, a lot of people feel journaled. I mean, okay, my words got a little scrambled. I am going to talk about journaling. A lot of people feel blocked when they're intuitive, that they can read everybody else but not themselves, because they got all this bottled up energy inside of them, and they need to journal and write. And when you journal and write, you open up this spring. Okay, or for people that have ADD or something like that, you know what I mean? Like my son, an example would be he could videotape himself doing a video diary, and then, save it on his phone or something like that. And then at the end of the week, you go back and you watch it so you can catch patterns where maybe you're sabotaging yourself and you're not fully aware of it, okay? Or that so wonderful things are happening from spirit, but you haven't been not fully noticing it. Okay, like all these good things start to happen. You're like, wow, I did ask my guardian angels to come with me and help with this specific thing, and it worked out more fabulous than it could have naturally. Alrighty, so here we go. Okay, they told me to pull one from the bottom. We have choices. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outer world. Okay. So this is a card deck that I just can't get rid of. I bought a brand new one, and I'm like, okay, these just have really good energy on them. These are from John Holland. Okay, everything is a choice right now. Okay, and that ties into our divine feminine message from Gabriel. Okay, I feel like all the messages are kind of aligning. Now let's go to our departed relatives or ancestors, okay? Let's just put it that way, because some people have departed relatives, some have, ancestors on the other side that are helping them. What do they want to say to the people watching? Oh, they want to separate the cards. This is ancestors, and this is departed relatives. Okay, ooh. Self-sabotage. When you learn to get out of your own way, there will be no stopping you. I heard something about drugs, drink, and alcohol. Okay, things of that nature. So this, again, that might not fit for everybody. If it does for you, or you're witnessing other people doing it, okay, be aware of that. There will be no stopping you. Most of the time, it's not others who prevent you from achieving your true goals. It's that inner voice that derails those carefully woven plans. I also see something with someone trying to sabotage other people, or maybe trying to get in their way, trying to stop them, what they think in their own, I guess, morality is not right, and they're trying to stop someone from just being their truth. Okay, so what I heard for those type of people that are watching, and you identify with that, it may be, I need to stop focusing on this person and focus on me and my journey. Okay, whatever's going to happen for them, it will play out. Okay, good, bad, or the ugly, it will play out. Okay, This could also be people watching other relatives, or they're angry with other relatives. That's an example. It could be about job or coworker, or something like that as well. Okay? When you first see the card, see what hits for you, okay? Now, here is the departed loved ones, okay? For the people that have loved ones that have passed, we have be proud. It's time to celebrate all that you've achieved, all that you are, and all that will become. Every once in a while, it's important to stop and acknowledge what you've achieved and to be proud. So I feel like this is giving accolades to people. Notice what you've done. You know, they're bringing up something that I think I've talked about previously. This is also another journal thing. I got this from John Gordon, who is a really good motivational coach. And he said, at the end of the day, just have a journal by your bed that talks about the success that you had during the day. And I started to think about, well, I didn't have any good conversations, but I did do all the A, B, C, D, all these different fun stuff. And that really helped a lot. And I noticed that I started to attract more positive things to myself, instead of like noticing everything I could to complain about. Okay, so that might be something for people to do and work on. Now, let's get into the energy. We're going to start off with the abundance, divine abundance. This is going to be beginning, middle, end of the week. Oh, they said they want 7 days. Okay, guys. 7 days. Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to shuffle and ask for the energy for Monday. What's coming for the people watching? Energy for Monday. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. Okay, so we're doing the full spread here. They told me we got a theme, another theme card. Now let's do the abundance. Okay, so this is gonna go a little longer, guys. Thank you everyone that has been watching. Okay. Okay, what do we need to know in regards to abundance, mindset, law of attraction? What is coming for the people watching? Okay, so I'm just shuffling the cards. Monday, what is Monday's energy? Oh, okay. Spirit is really active today. They told me to do beginning, middle, end of the week for this. Okay, so what is Monday, Tuesday's energy? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and the weekend. Okay, so they kind of made it short for me there. And our theme card they gave me is focus on your priorities. So we have, these are our theme cards. We have extraordinary and focus on your priorities. For the theme, it says, there's a wild and impetuous uniqueness to you that deserves to be honored. And this might be not going with what people expect you to do. You know, like I'm not conforming to what I see society tell me to do, or what other people expect me to do. This is also for the people, our Gen Xers, hey. We, you know, most of the Gen Xers are rebels. They just do what they want, and, you know, things of that nature. So it's like I need to really not allow others to, like, you have this is an example for someone watching. You have a passion inside of you, and other people are pouring water on it. They're trying to get you to not do what you feel is important. Okay? Keep being extraordinary. And I know this is a class on Mind Valley, okay? And again, I'm not I'm not getting anything from Mind Valley for this. Be Extraordinary is actually a class on there. So if you're interested in that, go on and try it and see what you get. But okay, you see also here, the peacock is proud. The peacock is spreading the feathers out. I heard this is a message, a loved one that could connect with the spirit animal of the peacock is here as well. Focus on your priorities. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. And what I heard is this is about nagging feelings, or you feel like you're not quite doing exactly what you should be. This could be people that are on a certain career path and they're being called to something else, but they just keep staying in the same situation, the same job, things of that nature. Or they want to be like a director or things of that nature and make videos, but yet they're only doing the bare minimum. They're not going all out. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. Okay, and so this made people want to make YouTube channels or want to be more of a spiritual leader, in different types of ways. Here we go. That's your theme. Get going. You're getting a kick in the pants right now. Okay, and let's see what we got. We have Monday, trust. Allow me, divine, to give you my deepest longings, trusting you to know exactly how to handle them. And I heard this is about surrendering. At the beginning of the week, I'll give you an example from me, I'll write a list of everything that I have to do. And oftentimes, I kind of try to stay to this list. It helps me to stay focused. And some of it is we need to surrender the problems. That spirit is helping us to grow. So God, our angels, masters and teachers, everyone is helping us to grow. They want you to be successful. Okay, I heard for our control freaks out there, let go of control, trust more. Okay, if there's a problem you have to resolve, I'm surrendering this for 24 hours while I come up with solutions if you've hit a roadblock. Okay, now Tuesday we have worth. You have been worthy to belong to a loving, what? That's worded kind of weird, guys. You have been worthy to belong to love all along, without any need to improve. In fact, you are love itself. Okay, trusting, having faith. This could be also for people that are lonely, or they're dating, or they're looking for someone. Some people are happily single. This could also be accepting and receiving love from your family, your friends, your partner, your business, what have you. Okay, I'm trusting and going with the flow. I'm allowing myself to be seen and heard. I'm allowing myself to receive. And then our abundance message we got for on Monday, Tuesday is the law of attraction. My true success is measured by my alignment. My true success is measured by my alignment. And what I'm getting is that the more that I stay in this energy, the more things just work out right. The more balanced I am. Alignment with source, being inside your vortex of creation, becoming one with the true expanded version of you, is the ultimate selfishness. And yes, in that state of alignment, all good things must come to you. Every rocket of desire that you have launched will be fulfilled. True success is not the attainment of things, the achievement of tasks, or the achievement of financial abundance. True success is the coming into alignment with you. Yes, slightly aligning with your dreams, your clarity, your confidence, your knowledge, your love, and yourself. What I'm getting is, a, a lot of people, they're using law of attraction, they're trying to create stuff, they're focusing on it, doing affirmations. But if you don't feel if you don't do the inner work where, let's say your dreams are up here and you're right here doing affirmations and all this, you have to get into alignment with what you want for you to receive that. If you have issues with self-worth and things of that nature, you need to stop and work on the self-worth, or your poverty consciousness or whatever's going on there before you're able to meet with that and be in that energy and vibration. That's kind of what I'm getting. Okay, so that's some homework for people to work through. And then I'm going to go to Wednesday's energy. We have flow. Allow me, divine, to move with the flow and respond with calmness and peace. And I get that this is about, telepathy, intuition, playfulness, sensing how others feel, being able to navigate through other people's sometimes it could be an emotional outburst or their stress levels, and you're the rock that may be helping people. Let's say you're connected to spirit, you're allowing your guardian angels, masters, teachers, God to help you, and then you're the rock. It's like you have a strong support system in spirit, and then you're able to guide others and be their strong support system. But first you have to you know focus on you before you can give more to others. Okay, get yourself in a good, let's say you work out in the morning, you journal, you meditate, you do, I'm just saying those are things that I would do, but you may do something different to get yourself to feel grounded, to feel good about you. Then you're able to go and be there for other people. I also got about pregnancy and someone, sometimes people, you could think of a pregnancy as a beautiful disaster, that it's not necessarily what you want, but it comes as a surprise. So for people out there that may be experiencing that you may be getting stressed out in regards to that, uh, I get that you still need to make sure that you are taking care of yourself first before, because a lot of women can be really over givers. You got to take care of yourself first. You got to be in alignment first, then do what you need to do to take care of that situation and other people. Thursday, we have freedom. I no longer want this fiery ring of resentment to block the good. Release me from its bonds. Now, I hear that people should work with Jesus on this, that Jesus can really help with releasing stuck energy inside of our body. So you could say, Jesus, please help me to release the resentment or blocks or judgment or anger. Help me to feel my feelings, let go of it, not hang on to stuff that is blocking me from getting back into alignment, getting back into a good feeling, like a positive state of mind. Release me from the ties, the bonds, the people. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, so that's a good thing that you could say, working with Jesus. Jesus is very active. He came through one of my readings, and he's just very helpful. He doesn't want anything from people. He's not trying to convert people. He's not trying to do any of that. He's just trying to bring peace and help. He's like, how can I help you? Every time I've had an experience with Jesus, he's not trying to he never tells me you're doing something wrong. You need to only be in this certain religion. It's humans putting their judgments on, like on Jesus or on the belief system. Like, we can become programmed or brainwashed from a young age to we're very set in what we believe because of what we've been told over and over and over. And there's a lot of studies on that too, where even if like people stay in situations and that aren't healthy for them, or like, you know, there's certain religious groups that are taking advantage of people, but they're so brainwashed that it's like they don't see the truth, or they're in denial about it, but it's like hard for them to accept. Okay, anyway, I went on a little rant about that. As you guys know, I have relatives, some relatives and things of that nature that are very set in their ways about what they believe. And I'm like, no, I've been working on my own belief. So, okay. All right, here we go, guys. Alrighty. Now, the abundance card for Wednesday, Thursday is dreams of abundance. As you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you, as you sleep, God, your angels, and your higher self are giving you divinely guided ideas, answers, and solutions. So this comes back to what Gabriel said, to pay attention to your dreams. Write down your dreams. You know, it would be beneficial if you learned how to, I guess, control your dreams in a way. So I set the intention before I go to bed. I'm going to remember my dreams. I'm going to be with my angels. Here's where I'm going to go. Here's what I'm going to do. The angels will help you as long as it's not to hurt anyone or impede on somebody's free will. Be sure to record your dreams in a journal. So here we go, journal again, because they contain valuable insights that will help you manifest your desires into reality. And they want me to say to people, don't give up on your dreams or things that you want to do because you're afraid of the economy or the political stuff that's going on, or people acting crazy. They're, you know, like, as we talked about in previous readings, a lot of people are so, it's like jacked in. They're so jacked into their phones and the internet. They're sucked into that world. They're losing themselves and who they are. And a lot of people, I think they said, like endless scrolling, that like people are developing ADD or ADHD symptoms and stuff like that. That's what I read. And that they're not grounded, you know. So you want to be, okay, I'm taking the steps to help myself, and I'm gonna not let what I see around me deter me. It's like you can be in your own little bubble of peace, while other people are like acting crazy, doing all this stuff, and you're just living your best life, okay? You don't need to tune into their reality, okay? Everybody has a choice. Now, let's go to Friday and the weekend. Here's our Friday card. It is expansiveness. Eternity is far more creative than the rigid, constrained, and exhausted ego. So this is about getting out of your head, getting out of your judgments, things of that nature, your judgments about yourself, your circumstances, other people. For people not satisfied with their bodies, okay, let go of that. I'm just going to focus on being expansive and being true to me. What I also get is open yourself up to meeting new people, getting out there, maybe going to something that you always wanted to do, okay? Now is the time to work on your bucket list. You know, your bucket list of things that you've always wanted to go to. We always wanted to achieve. You always wanted to, you know, things of that nature. Okay, so the weekend we have Divine Source. Help me know that all my deepest needs will be met. Let me trust that you have a plan and the right actions will come. You are my source for all. So this is like the source of all life is the source of my income, not this job, not this person. You know, things of that's kind of one way to look at it. When the time is right, divine patience is also calling for people that are rushing to try to finish something. If you feel like you're pushing or forcing to finish a book, for example, and then you feel like you just keep getting roadblocked and stuck, you need to take a break for 24 to 48 hours. Okay, what's really going on here? Is my insecurities getting the best of me? I need to take a step back. So, or a course or something. I need to take a step back, get back to a neutral space, and then try again, or see if any new information or intuitive hits come. Or like people, this could be people that are in the rat race with a job. I have to know that everything will work out for the best, that if this opportunity doesn't work, I heard when God closes a door, he opens a window, that type of saying. And then our abundance message is raise or promotion. This might be when you decide to go full bore with your ideas. Like some people I know, they're making card decks, or they're writing books, they're doing courses. When you get everything situated, it's like you want more things where it's like you don't have to do as much work. I have a lot of products or services that I can offer people, okay? This could also mean literally for the people that are at jobs and not an entrepreneur or something like that. They may notice what you're doing. They may want to uplift you. What I heard is sometimes our egos can get in the way and we can blow things out of proportion. So you want to think about, I'm bringing in my angels and guides. I'm asking them to help me to bless the people that I work with every day, the situation, the environment. And if you feel like this is for people that are in a toxic situation, you could, let's say you work in an office and you're around other people and you feel like it's toxic, you could have on your phone, cleanse you could go to that YouTube for that Shannon O'Hara, the energy cleansing entities, and just have it playing really low where nobody could hear it, and allow the room to be cleared out. A lot of people got crap around them, that is messing with them, influencing them, feeding off of them. And if you clear that out, then it may change the energy of the environment. So you could just play that every day on low and notice the changes happening in your work environment or your family or your home. Congratulations, an increase in your abundance flow awaits you. This is a result of your positive focus and willingness to take action based on your divine guidance. Keep up the good work. Okay, follow your gut instincts. For the people that aren't as intuitive, that they don't see or hear spirits or angels or whatever, follow your gut instincts, because your guardian angels, that you can tell them, guardian angels, please give me taps on the shoulders, or this is nudging that I just need to do it, so I know it's you. Okay, like I've had a lot of that this past week, where it was like they wanted me to do things, and for whatever reason, I was just procrastinating really bad. And then I finally did it, and then the nagging feeling went away. Okay, and with that, guys, they did give me one more. Pay yourself first. So this is financial stuff. Every time you get money, put some in a bank account. Do something before you pay all your bills. Okay, for the people that are kind of in poverty consciousness, the minute money comes in, it goes to you. Okay, like, okay, I'm taking 10% of my paycheck. Every time I get paid, I'm putting it in an account that I can't touch. Okay, and it's going to build up. Or money goes to my 401k, money goes to my investments, money goes to my account that I can't touch, money goes to my vacation fund. Okay, money goes to my emergency fund. So just think about, okay, you could put $5 in everything, put $10 in everything, $20 in everything, whatever you feel. But what I heard is you do need to prepare for circumstance. It may be that you're okay, but other people, you may witness other people are losing their jobs, other thing may happen financially, and you want to have your bases covered, is what I heard. But also it's a spiritual thing. It's like a self-worth thing. When you pay yourself first, it's like you're developing this cushion and safety net that keeps you thriving, okay? Make yourself your most important financial obligation by setting aside a portion of your income every time you are paid. This loving form of self-care ensures that you'll have savings to invest in your present and your future. And I also heard too, also for people that like go to church, things like that, when you tithe with the church, it's like you're helping your environment. It's like you're giving to that as well. So they count tithing. Okay. It's like, okay, I'm giving some money to help this organization. So for my spirituality, they're helping me. I want to be able to support them. You see what I'm saying? Okay, alrighty. And with that, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, guys. Let's have a great week.